Oh, you're up first. Thanks. Oh, this is Ethan, not Scott. No. Yeah, all right.
Yep, it's going.
Okay, thanks.
All right, let's say Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes and agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion from Derby, second Smith, to approve the minutes and agenda. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ethan Shutter to replace Scott Minders. Discuss secondary road matters.
Not really too much. I guess we plowed snow on Sunday morning, just made a quick round, and that was about it. Treated some roads, and it's a little icier up farther north and west you got, I think. Down here wasn't too bad. Guys are mowing still, mowing snow traps.
Yeah, I met the mower on the truck heading west when I was coming.
Oh, yeah, that's the 7210.
Yeah, that's the, yeah.
We had to load that in the morning when it was cold, just so we didn't spin a crank and lock it up
Oh,
worse than what it was. So it's still like somewhat movable without causing more damage. So that's what they were doing there. But the other two are mowing, gravels, and snow traps, and then the batwing is finishing up on the blacktops. Probably today, I think, is about it. Got some more little stuff like that. Kind of tough to mow some of those back slopes when it was muddy like it was. So we're doing stuff in the morning and then doing down in the ditch and four slopes in the afternoons. So that's pretty much it there.
How's the pipe project north of Buffalo?
The box got set yesterday. All the pieces are in. They're going to start backfilling today. They were hoping towards the end of the week to hopefully be close. I don't know who's trucking in the dirt from or for them, but I think it's coming from. I think they're going to try to get it from Kenny.
Kuchenbecker's got a pile out there, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where they're going to try to get it from since it's close.
Yeah.
So, kind of working close with them to try to get Heartland in at the same time while the road is closed. Because if we can do it while the road is still closed and we don't have to core out the road again later on and do traffic control, it's like a $6,000 savings on doing it now. So.
Yeah, they're kind of at the end of their season anyway, so.
Yeah. So.
The mill road has got a pretty good series of potholes in it. I don't know what they can do about it now, but it's, you know, they're just one after another.
Sure.
There's a couple of pretty good strings of them. I mean, you just straddle them, but some people might not.
Okay. Yeah, Brent's been in the mower, so he'll be done today.
Yeah, it's
And hopefully
probably a little crusty right now, I would guess. But
yeah, the morning they're pretty froze up right now, but especially during the end of the week we'll have some good blading again. Some of that, when it thaws out, it'll bring moisture back into the road. So
seems to be worse where you put the load treatment on.
the dust control.
Yeah, the dust control.
Okay.
There's some that not on that too, but and actually the level B road seems to be holding up better than the mill road.
Okay. We put a little bit of material on that before between gravel and roadstone, but I think the problem with 10th or the mill road is that it's pretty flat.
It's we came to the same conclusion. It just doesn't have enough crown and the water sits in there too much.
Yep. So, be a good road to reshape later on in the future, I think.
Yep.
Try to narrow it up and put some crown in it.
All right, anything else for secondary roads?
No, that's pretty much it.
All right, consider for approval equipment purchase for secondary road department.
So this is for that 7210. That engine went out in it.
What did you get for money for trade on that then? Was it
45,000.
45, right?
So it's kind of it's John Deere's way of helping, or no, John Deere, it's like Casey Nielsen's way of helping us out because John Deere's not, they're saying that it's out of warranty, it's been 5 years, that's it.
That was the same price they were gonna give us for it before that happened.
Yeah. And then they're kind of doing it's kind of hidden, but a savings on when we would buy a tractor to try to help us out because of it. So what I have proposed would be we lease a tractor every year for the Batwing, which we would just build the spec of the tractor that we would like to purchase. So we would build a tractor, we would lease it like we normally do, and then at the end of that lease, we would buy the tractor. So that's where they're kind of doing the savings. And I have some, kind of a lot of stuff.
Is that what you sent out to us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, normal price on tractor is $136,000 if it would just go out and buy one. But buying it,
We or the general public?
the county.
Okay.
It's
I know
usually-
there's a discount there.
Yeah, 10%.
Used to be 27.
Yeah.
They've really cut
There's a-
back on that over the years.
Yeah, I think that, the pickups, we see that too, is just that they don't have a problem selling them and they have a problem producing them, so it's not a lot of money to play with. So, buying out the lease saves about $15,000, $20,000 buying a lease. And then with that $45,000 trade, it drops it down to just under $71,000 for just the mower. And then the decks are $40,000.
Were we trading them over in the whole thing as a unit then?
Yeah.
And they're a dealer for diamond mowers then? Or where are you getting that?
They're not a dealer for diamond mowers. They're a dealer for tiger mowers.
Okay.
We've had better luck with our diamond. The other two are diamond mowers. The one that's on the 7210 is a tiger mower. We've had better luck with the diamond mowers, and then it would match the other two, so
Okay.
blades and parts and everything else would be the same. But we would rebuild the 7210 in-house. Or we would get a crate reman for it. And the labor cost on them doing it first, that would cost $9,100 for them to do the labor and putting the motor in the 7210. So we would have a little bit of savings on that part too, and doing it ourselves. Especially since we have 3 mechanics at the time.
As long as they got the abilities,
Yeah, and there's 3 of them on 3 engines in inventory over somewhere around here that it's not
if you
gonna
do
be.
it yourself, does that affect the warranty at all, or?
Nope.
Not because it's a crate motor?
Yep, it's same year or same 2-year warranty if they do it or we do it. So.
Yeah. I know if you rebuild, like when I rebuilt the engine in my truck, I had to hire someone that was Detroit certified to get the warranty.
Yeah,
It weren't my works.
kind of talked to them. There's some stuff like that. I mean, can't remember if it was like a starter or something like that. If we put it on, the warranty's shorter than if they do it.
I didn't get a complete block, I did it in frames.
I'll look up.
It's all the work. wouldn't be a parts warranty.
Yeah,
So we'll have to set up a public hearing for lease to buy, or?
So I have a
Or
question
is that
about that
different?
too.
I will have to ask Elizabeth, but I think Scott said he talked to her and doesn't need it.
Under the threshold, I thought.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
money
amount
wise, it's
is?
under.
Yeah.
Okay.
So explain to me, because I don't understand, why is it better to lease it and then buy it instead of just buying it? What's the,
Is it because of your budget?
yeah, I don't understand.
budget?
It delays it to the next budget for the purchase?
No, it'd still be in the same budget year, it's just the price is cheaper. That's where John Deere or Casey Nielsen, I think, is helping us out on that price, cause we're,
So to lease it was
65?
$65, if I remember?
our lease price is $7,200.
Okay.
And then the purchase price after the lease is $115,665.
Okay. I guess I just didn't, maybe I didn't do the math right. I was trying to figure out why it was, made more sense to lease it instead of just purchasing it.
Well, we would run it on our, so we're keeping the 7210 for one more year technically. We'll run it next spring and next fall.
And lease a tractor?
And lease another one?
Just our normal one tractor
Oh,
lease.
I
But
see.
at the end of that, we'll take it off the bat wing, put it on,
Okay,
And
that,
the following you lease another one to put on the back one.
that makes sense. Okay. I was
That's where
thinking it
we
was
were
one
losing,
and
yes.
so yeah, there's a lot of kind of moving
It's a
parts.
rotation of tractors at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, I'll make a motion to approve equipment purchase for the secondary road department of the John Deere with trade-in and lease.
I'll second as long as Elizabeth says it's okay.
Motion from Derby and a second from Smith to approve the equipment purchase for secondary road department. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
So, it probably doesn't need to be stamped, so their signature is it?
right.
And you went with the M instead of the R to save money.
Yeah, there was I guess, about a $30,000 savings going to the M compared to the R. The R is the IVT transmission, and then the M would basically be the power shift transmission.
What is the other one then?
The IVT is like kind of like the hydrostat.
No, I mean the one we're trading in,
Oh, it's like the
Power Quad or
power
whatever.
quad.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the new one with the, what'd you call it, the IVT?
IVT.
IVT?
Yeah.
Case calls it a CVT, continuously variable. or
So
infinite.
you just
Yeah, it's like a hydrostat.
Just like a hydrostat. So is there actually, is it like a true hydrostat, or is it just going from clutch pack to clutch pack? Is it just a smooth shift?
It's a smooth shift.
Smooth shift.
Yeah.
Being that it's on a mower tractor, I think we'll be fine with just the power shift.
Yeah.
The IVT is
Well, the
really
power
nice.
shifts are awful nice.
Yeah.
Now the power shift, does it just have like a button then that you click for each gear? Or?
Yeah, John Deere's, you click it up into forward and just up, down gears. And
Yeah.
then reverse, same thing.
I'm pretty confident in the CVTs and IVTs. I think they've really made them a lot better.
Yeah. They're nice. I mean, you pay for it.
Yeah. But I think this one will work good for the mower.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, move on to auditor's office. We'll discuss drainage matters. Thanks, Ethan.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Oh, is Chris here?
You know, I don't think she is.
Okay, then I am assuming you don't have anything.
No, she said she had something to talk to you about, but she said she'd talk to you about it next week.
Okay.
All right.
All right, have a good day.
Thanks,
You
Ethan.
too.
You guys got anything for drainage?
No.
All right,
There's a couple beaver dams.
oh, wonderful.
Yeah, we've got some of those too, but they can't start taking them out till November 1st, so once they can,
I've had a guy in the field doing some drainage for me, and it's not even a quarter mile away. I'd sure like to be able to,
Tomorrow.
You know what,
I'm gonna tell him to sneak over there tomorrow.
when there's a problem like that, you would think that you'd be able to,
There's a process, but they are really,
well, and they used to be better about it, but we've got a new DNR guy who is not.
it's friendly to getting rid of varmints. Okay. All right, well then we'll move on to consider for approval cost advisory plan.
I have something for you to sign someplace. Maybe I'm losing one. I sent this out to you, maybe,
That's an email.
yeah.
I looked through it.
Well, maybe it's in here someplace. Ah, there it is. Aha. See, I'm not losing my mind. Well,
It's hard to lose what you never had. No, yeah. This is the one that needs to be signed.
I can't see it.
One has
Yes, sir.
And
That's the,
printed name of official, that must be me, huh?
That's what we value it at.
okay.
Through all that paperwork.
Summarizes.
It's a justification.
our next Winnebago stuff?
You just had a last month, didn't you? Clear Lake,
Oh, that's right, that's why I can't remember it,
I was there.
because I wasn't there.
It was January.
Was there a true meeting or just a?
Well, there was a meeting as a committee, we have to prove everything the next time.
Yeah.
And the tour.
Who else was there?
Two from Worth County,
Two,
AJ.
AJ and Enos. Figured Mark would rather be farming.
That's what I was thinking.
I would like to have gone.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
I like this. Did they wine and dine you too? They give you food?
Jimmy Jones.
Oh,
I've never had Jimmy John's. I guess it was an experience.
That's good. They just don't have any options for, toasting. They have a lot. I guess the cool part of the tour is seeing all the guys just sitting around on chairs waiting for something to happen.
Watching all their
the
gauges
It's
and
like, just like at the nuclear
monitors.
It's on call.
That's what my brother-in-law does at the ethanol plant.
I went and picked up some parts for TJ the other day, and the guy that was in the office had one of those curved
Yeah.
monitors. It had to have been 5 or 6 feet long,
Yeah,
and it was all the different things on that monitor. It was so cool.
yeah.
Yeah, all the different, this place, all the different cameras, all the different monitoring devices.
Mhm.
Yeah. And those big smokestacks that come up above, they don't use those.
Oh, really?
Were they just for looks?
Well, they
Is it-
thought if they ever got to a point where they need them, they'd have them, but
Is it, because it's not coal-fired?
no.
It's
It's
natural
natural
gas,
gas.
so do they have a coal option that they need those?
Well, I think that's what it was.
Okay.
Oh, but if they ever
If
needed
the natural gas for some
They
reason
never
also
go to-
became a
they
short
never go
supply.
to coal, so.
Maybe it'll be for recycling.
Yeah.
For burn, what do they call that? What's the one that's in Ames now,
Oh, that,
where they burn
What business is this?
garbage?
incinerate garbage. But
What business is this?
this is the Alliant Energy Plant down past
South of
Clear
Mesa
Lake,
City.
just southeast of Clear Lake, that big thing off the interstate there.
I'd have really liked to have seen it. Timing was bad for that.
We went up in the elevator and got into the very top of it, looking down on everything. It's like, it's a long ways up.
I want to reschedule it some other time when it's not such a crazy time.
Yeah. Or at least pick a rainy day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. I guess, we need a motion to approve the cost allocation plan.
Also moved.
Second.
Motion Derby and a second from Smith to approve the cost advisory plan. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Open forum.
Looking at them. I didn't do this yet. Sorry.
Consider for approval county claims.
So, who's that?
Derek Hagee.
There it is.
Derek Hagee is,
Those them being,
no, he's got, one of Danny Hasbrook's sons. Come on now, I can't spit out his first name.
cold outside.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed with global warming again. That wind is,
That flag is right out.
Did we ever approve anything on that washout that's on that big controversial ditch north of Lake Mills that we had all that riprap?
Yeah,
So we approved them to fix that little.
Yep.
Okay.
you did.
That one's kind of drug on for a long time.
Yeah, from my recollection, you had told Larson's to go back up there and,
It's not done.
no,
It's just
'Cause
what
they're-
makes me.
they're over here.
That'd be a
Digging
different
parts
crew.
should,
That'd be a different
most
crew,
of it,
but
most
Yeah,
of the
but-
diggers.
I think their digging guy is still over here too, though. He should be about done over here though,
Yeah.
so it shouldn't be too much longer.
the motion to approve the county claims.
I'll second it.
motion from Derby and a motion from Smith and a second from Derby to approve the county claims. All in favor, say aye.
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 We stand adjourned. Is that what you're waiting for?
Yep.